Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace. But the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I thank you, your Majesty? There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain.
By combining our strengths, we shall overcome this trial as all others.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons. I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Nice, juicy beast steak.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Fancy a look at my wares?
This really is fine.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Just nodded off for a moment there.
Welcome, good sir. Should you so desire, I can help you find your truest self. Much obliged, sir. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off rehearsing. Finishing tomorrow.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master? Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Do stop. I've wares of every ilk. I'm not risking my life for a kitten.
Look as long as you please.
Off to market I go.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour? You know where to find me.
Times such as these are what lanterns are for. That's better.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bed. A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
What else needs
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
How can I get more customers to shop here? Not much has changed since I was a girl.
Oi there, friend! Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What my thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. Only trouble is, there are still monsters. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its... Splendid! I knew I was right now. The carts only depart at certain hours of the day. But I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice. And I would advise each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it's so anyone thinking of riding for free. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to... Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Seeing as you're doing me, come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be...
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient.
Some might find feeding the ox some food. Not I.
What should I get up to today?
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What should I get up to today? Now here's a welcome sight.
If you're in need of a ride, 'tis now or now.
Well, this is no good. Lost track of time.
Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey.
Whatever am I to do?
Is there aught I can do for you? I would gladly. Worry not for the village. I'll be here to guard it.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Hail, if you've a moment to spare. As you can see, we're rebuilding. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village, though they're yet to cause any. I'd like to enlist your aid. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying and...
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? 'Tis a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Shall we report back now?
Best fix this up right.
It's this way. I pity those content to... Can't help but talk in a whisper.
you're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Where are you going? I feel my age every time I lose my
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. Well, that appears to have sent some of them. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose it. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use... You must make sure your aim is true. Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village.
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only, do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master. Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those Saurians will think...
You've done as I asked, I see. And I must say you've a fine arm. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little... In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today...
That's that, then.
You've my gratitude for the work you've done.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle. I pray my efforts aid your cause. "'Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey. I shall cherish my memories of our time together. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
Don't you e'er tire of running to me?
Well met, sir.
Each day more or less nutrition.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morning.
Not much going on.
Methinks I've earned a rest.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
One of these days I'll buy myself a manor.
Let's drive through town. See what we can find.
I'm in fine
The
fettle
hours seem
today.
to fly when I'm here. Why would someone do such a thing?
This one's shaking. Out of the car. Someone's begging for a face.
Shoot!
There wasn't patient, man. Steel yourself!
Battle is best of the paths to victory are myriad indeed. That fact never would have occurred to me. Now that is a surprise. Pull back, and I will heal you with my magic. Hold it right there. Well done, Master.
Things will sort themselves out.
We ready to give this
There, Master! Saurians! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You're soaked! Do try not to... Prepare yourself!
Where are you going? Best not be bothering me for no reason.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel. Fewer monsters.
We've
This is a conundrum.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey? Splendid! The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it...
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master. I quite agree.
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
Hubris unknown to us then.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. We cannot break it from this side. Really? Now?
One day.
Interested in my wares?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Well met, sir.
'Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads? Despite the hour? There's trade to be had in times both fair and fell. Much obliged. This inspires naught but misgivings.
Someone comes looking for a fight, I won't say no.
Now I've forgotten what I came here but misers and paupers of late. Would that I could spend all day here.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. If the way forward is shrouded to you, I can offer guidance. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Some call it
My
cultured.
head hurts just thinking about it. I bring myself to do much.
I've made my bed. Now to lie.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I'm aching for a fight. Body aches.
I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth. I'll gather this. It might be of use. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Arms, arms for the poor.
This is it then. Just make it quick.
Living's hard.